Solar, smoke on, dream close, get lost in the vision.
Welcome, listeners.
Welcome.
We've made it. We are finally here. This is episode 100.
100.
I mean, technically it's like 107, but
Yeah, it really is. It's like 107.
It's like 107, but you should have access to the video for this. We did shoot it on a webcam. It looks good. It's up on, it should be by now up on YouTube and on Spotify as a video podcast. So enjoy that. The thing is, like, this looks fine.
Yeah.
Like, this is better than what I was going to do. And that is to take the two physical cameras, shoot them independently, and edit all that shit together. I don't know about that.
No,
This looks good.
This is straight. I like it.
This looks good. I like this.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
So,
yeah.
We don't have anything too super crazy, but we're gonna have a fun episode. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
talk about some crazy stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some conspiracy shit here at the top of the fucking podcast, and then after that, we're gonna just do like a year in review and talk about what it's been like doing 170 pieces of content. I think.
Yeah, it has been.
Oh, if you count like all the posts we've done for our dude piece of content, like 3,000 or something. You know what I mean? I've probably done 300 posts on.
He probably done more than that.
Yeah, 3,000 posts maybe.
Yeah, because I post. I just don't post. I post back. I get back 3. You're gonna get 3 little posts, and it's probably some music I like or a video, and then I'm like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Usually not right. It's usually not right. I'm telling you.
Oh shit! I just had a realization that I don't know why I haven't had already, but I can just use Claude to make clips for us to put with all the episodes or everything.
You're good.
It like helps in the algorithms and everything. That's another thing that we can do to improve the podcast. Having a 30-second clip with like something good on each episode. Yeah. Sorry, we're talking business, but that's just what we do. You guys already know that. So happy birthday to us. It took us. What is it? Oh, it's almost August. So that's 7 full months and all of December. So 8 full months to do about 170 pieces of content.
Yeah.
100 full official episodes.
Hey, and come tell you, it's a lot. We done a lot. We got done some that just some got deleted, some got messed up on the thing. So we had a lot of good stuff.
Oh my gosh. How many? Like at least 4 or 5. Just
yeah,
got deleted.
at least
just got deleted. Like podcasts that we did, we recorded, we talked, we cried, we laughed, and then they're just gone.
Like, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah, that was so bad, and that was all Soundtrap's fault too.
Do it again. Oh,
They've since then they've updated their software and updated everything on the back end. So
yeah, the back end.
It's still having some issues, but not that issue.
It's not too bad. I'm like, because I don't know. I'm at that point where I've crossed that hole where I'm not going to turn around. I'm going to keep going straight. I'm going to keep on doing this. But, you know how people do, like, when that dude hit us up, he was like, y'all, people usually stop at 10. I'm like, no, we ain't stopping at 10.
10? We did 10 yesterday.
Yeah. I'm like, but, man, we've been
stopping at 10.
Yeah, we done 10.
What does that mean? Like, you do 10, and if you don't get famous after 10 episodes, you just quit?
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's stupid.
Or they don't get they be like, oh man, this ain't even worth it. No, it's always like fuck that. I don't stop.
But the reason why we're gonna keep going is because we're not doing it for the wrong reason. We're not doing it for money or some shit, right? Yeah. We're doing it because it like makes us feel better, a little bit of therapy, and because we enjoy doing it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I like this.
I just sit here talking.
I'll be waiting. Like, if we go home, chill, you know what I'm saying, do the cast. Sometimes, I think it's the wife now. She might have to get used to that because I told her I can cast every day, but she don't want me going every day. But I don't care.
Well, that's one of those things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Oh, no, I got to restart. Look at this. I did the camera. How you like me now? Properties. Oh, it's back on. There you go. Cool. It fixed itself.
See? Mm-hmm. Now, it's cool. She, you know what I'm saying? She want me at the crib. I see that. But I'm like, bro, I'm literally across the street. Just walk across her.
And in my book, she's got an open invitation every time to come with you.
Yeah.
Because she could be on the cast. We get better numbers with her on anyway.
We really do.
Just saying.
We really do. Oh, man.
By about 35%. We get a 35% bump. I don't know if she goes and calls over girls and her sisters and her cousins or whatever, but like, we get 35% increase when Missy's on the podcast.
Oh, dang.
Depends on the we get a boost every time we have a person to interview a guest, and usually so it's between like a 10% and a 50% increase. I think the biggest one was when we had Briggs and Misty.
Oh yeah,
That was like one of the most listened to episodes that we have. So
oh damn.
yeah.
I hit her and tell her, hey man, come over here.
Yeah,
You know
tell
what
her
I'm
come
saying?
on over. We got
Coming
shit
in-
for her anyway.
Coming about 15.
Yeah. I'll get her mic ready when she's here. I'm gonna roll a joint, y'all, while we're doing this. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah, I mean, this is Colorado, so
Yeah,
It's
we're in
different.
Colorado. Don't fucking hate us. First of all, Rogan, fucking Elon Musk smoked weed. He's a CEO of a billion-dollar company.
yeah,
Smoked weed on a podcast on video. So I think we're fine.
bro. And I'm like this. I've been at this point where
It's also Joe Rogan's podcast, so he probably
Uh-oh.
never wants. What?
Um,
Don't say like that.
no, not bad. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be on my tiki, but I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go, and do like it was a bunch of little mismatched stuff. But I'm like, dude, weed, it doesn't hurt anyone. I'm like, some people,
Well, yeah.
it calms them down. It helps with back pain, body pains. If you can't get up, if you can't get up too much, you know what I'm saying? It's something for everything. And the thing is that they really hate it just because it'll knock trees out. Like, you have hemp on everything. Hemp everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hemp everything, everybody rich.
Yeah, it was, what's his face? Holy shit, what is the story behind that?
On Reefer Madness?
Was it Carnegie or who was the guy? Or was it
I don't know his name.
It was Carnegie. I think it was Carnegie and the other, what's this fucking Vanderbilt or something like that? Maybe
If you know, it's
those
worth the
two
Google.
families that owned all the tree or all the deforestation and the wooding and all that, whatever it's called. But anyway, in the 20s, they created Reefer Madness. They came up with the term marijuana, which wasn't even a word.
Yeah, I'm like,
And made it sounded all like Hispanic, and that's why they made it like marijuana,
And then they were like, well, shit, let's go and take it
I
then.
know.
We finna get it. Let's go, senor.
They didn't know what to call it because everyone just now calls it cannabis. Like that's the way it should be. That's the name of the plant. So,
Like, what are you smoking?
whatever.
Cannabis.
Or
Weed.
weed.
You smoking weed.
Yeah, but you ain't gotta call it no bud or like a kind bud or you call it whatever.
We kind of,
I don't know
we got all kind of. We
I just gotta.
we got bud. We have that. We call it donuts.
Marijuana. Marijuana is the only thing you should call
We call it gum, stick, tree,
it.
Lucy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And Lucy is also a cigarette. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I mean,
And the beginning of LSD, Lucy
Oh, yeah.
Sky Diamonds, LSD.
I mean, it's. I don't know. Weed is one of those things where it's euphoric to me,
I mean,
man.
it's literally a weed, so
Like, it grows. Anything that grows directly from the earth shouldn't be a problem. Now, if you got to make it and put stuff in it, and chemicals and stuff, okay, maybe you should do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, weed should just be like grass. You cut the shit.
What do you mean my microphone has no signal?
Uh,
Cocksucker.
Whoa.
We'll figure it out.
Hey, he said something very
I
nasty.
know.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? I got
Just
the
9
sound.
minutes ago, your microphone is unmuted, but it has no signal.
Mine don't?
No, I don't know why it's doing that. So I guess what we're doing is we're not able to take in audio over here and here. Because, see, we're getting audio over here.
Oh, I'm getting it.
We're getting it over here.
Getting it.
See what I'm saying?
Getting
So, let me just...
Bro, I was like, I remember when we first started, we just talked about it. We was talking about, hey man, we're gonna do a podcast. Like, what? We should do a podcast. We should. Mm-hmm. Now look at us talking about Epstein twin, doppelganger, bro.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if I had a doppelganger, and I sound like, bro, you are a bad, big, swole some bitch. You is a sexy beast.
I don't know what the heck this is, and I don't know where to go back to the screen. That's weird as shit.
Oh,
What did I do?
See what he did? Lord help him.
What did I do? Nope. Studio mode.
Well, while we doing that, I'm gonna
fuck?
talk about some sports.
Yeah, while I fix this real quick.
Yeah, I'm talking about some sports.
Okay. There it is. I'm back.
There we go. Yeah.
That's all right. Go ahead and talk about some sports.
No, but I was Vita Vate, I think his name. He's a linebacker.
Okay.
He's getting traded to the Bucks, so the Bucks finna be raw on defensively. Like
Is they even on offense though?
oh hell yeah,
Who they got on offense?
Baker Mayfield,
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, they got Baker's, and he been hitting Evans. Like, yeah, they have everybody they had when Tom Brady went to the Super Bowl and some.
Yeah. Oh,
And
okay.
then Baker is that boy there. He be eating
Probably
like
good enough.
you know what I'm saying. Like he was when he came from Oklahoma. I was like, man. Then he got to the Browns. He went, but if you come out of the draft and you go straight to the sorriest team, like bro, like that's you just ask them.
That's what
to
the
get
best
killed.
players do, though.
They get drafted to the
'cause
sorriest team.
Worst teams have the best draft picks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and the thing is I'm cool. But I feel like if you're gonna be the worst team, you know you got a good pick. Like, don't just throw them out there to get beat up. You know what I'm saying?
Or trade them away, like fucking bullshit.
And so, but it was better for Baker. It was a whole lot better for Baker to go to the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? And then he went to the Bucks and he started eating, doing that magic stuff.
I just hate the Buccaneers, man.
You hate the Buccaneers?
Mostly because this dude. Okay, so I went to the Big Red football camp, so at Lincoln, Nebraska, my senior year. And it was supposed to be like my senior class was up there, like we were supposed to be doing all this shit, and the whole fucking thing got taken over by this little fucker's name was fucking Richie Incognito. You know that dude?
Richie Incognito.
Yeah, he was a fucking right tackle. I think he recently retired. He was a really shitty, dirty player. He was an asshole. Everyone fucking hated him. He got fined by the league for hazing and shit. Like, he played for the Dolphins for the most part. He played for the Bucks too, though, before he left. So that's why I hated the Bucks, because I hate that dude.
Oh, okay.
Richie Incognito, if you're around, you are a douchebag.
Hey,
but he's also about 350 pounds, and he's like 6'3" and could kill me. So I just hope he doesn't show up here.
And see, right now, if he had to retire because he's 6'3", you're like short in the NFL. Like being a lineman.
Yeah, he was a right tackle.
Yeah, because tackles now they're 6'8". 6'9".
He's a Pro Bowler, so
yeah. And then like all of the that's why all the old boys
I met him when he was 18.
Yeah, all the older ones, all the old they finna leave because they got linemen that are like 265, 5% body fat, and they run like a 4.7.
Right, it's unfair nowadays.
That's the new defensive ends and the new tackles. That's how big they are.
I know the new tight ends are like what, like fucking. Almost 7 foot tall now.
Almost 7 foot, and they can run.
Like 215.
Yeah, and they can run like no, they can actually kind of thick.
Some of them are kind of thick.
Like Bowers, Monster. Now the wide receivers are even getting big.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting chunkier.
They're getting yanked. Like Metcalf, DJ Metcalf. This fool is 200 and what? 240, 50 pounds. And he's a receiver.
I'm 5'8".
He's a receiver. And he could run 100.
Yeah.
Like he's a track runner. I was like, bro, he is a monster who is fast. He's like Terrell Owens, but young.
We should do an episode on the Giants of Kandahar.
The who?
So it's another conspiracy theory. I'm so into conspiracy theories now. I don't believe them and shit, but I just tickle me like to read about these things. So there's a myth about these giants, these people that were like not really human but humanoids.
Yep.
They were like 9-12 foot tall. They lived in Afghanistan, where what's currently Afghanistan. And there's like all this like shit about some things that happened with the U.S. government and these giant humanoids being taken out of Afghanistan. Like they lived in the mountains and in the fucking actual mountains in the whatever you call them, the
you know who they look like? They look like that dude off of Longest Yard.
No, I'm talking about 12 foot tall. I'm talking about weighing 1,100 pounds. They don't look human. They're like their fucking heads are the size of this thing. Like it's fucking crazy. It's but anyway, they're called the Giants of Kandahar, and I saw a Joe Rogan episode where they talked about it, and it seems interesting, and creepy, and it seems like it could be very much true because of the way on that one that anyone has any information is. This guy who does documentaries and he does like conspiracy theories got a call one day and he's like, you need to talk to my brother. And he's like, gave him a name, gave him a phone number, that's it, hung up. So like he calls the brother does answer, doesn't really want to talk, but they meet later. It turns out he's a C-130 pilot. You know what a C-130 is? Those big cargo planes that we have for the U.S. military. So anyway, he tells this whole story about them pulling this pallet up. He lands in the desert, they pull this pallet up that's like the size of this room, and there's a fucking humanoid giant in there that's like 12 foot tall. Like, it's dead. They killed it. But like at first it was like the Giant of Kandahar, and then they found out that like no, there's several of these things up there. Like there's a whole family of them.
Shit.
Yeah, and the U.S. government's like, there's some really creepy shit that's going around that you tell some cover-ups going on.
I bet they're dropping them in the sea.
Like for example, do you know who? What's his name? the tallest man ever recorded is? Something Lotlo or what? Lotlo?
He was like
seen those pictures?
7.
He was 7'11",
Yeah,
so
see?
right before 8 foot, just under 8 foot, and or no, 8'11". I'm sorry, he was 8'11", right under 9 foot. So what this guy, the documentary maker, was saying is that like giants are defined as anyone or any creature over 9 foot, any humanoid over 9 foot. So that guy didn't make it. He was just under 9 foot. These things come in like 11, 12 feet, and they weigh as much as a car. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it could be because there is you can look down up the dude. He's black,
What?
but he's black and Colombian. But
Is it current tallest man or something?
no, he fathered like 1,000 or maybe 1,400 slave kids, but he was 7'5", 7'7", something like that.
Yeah.
Big, like had big muscles, like just yanked. And he fathered over that. Just all I did is use him to father kids.
I think it is.
It was awful, but great at the same time. I'm like, hey, bro, that mean I get to knock off everything, and I ain't getting in trouble. Yeah.
So I can just do.
Skate.
I think it's Robert Wadlow. I just want to put the image up for people to see what I'm talking about.
Long
Wadlow, Robert Wadlow.
Really like
this guy. That is a normal sized human back in that day. Hold on, let me turn this on so people can see what I'm talking about. No, is it not gonna do it? Oh. No, it's still showing the other page. I don't understand that.
He is a tall somebody.
Tall somebody.
That man right there is tall as hell. I bet he can.
Properties.
You ought to see some of those.
I see.
I like looking at those Brazilian volleyball players. They're like tall. He just cut it off.
I did this. There we go. Now we're good.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm my name. Peekaboo.
I need to.
The pasta. Yeah, you got
copy.
Bro.
What's up? I know it's showing it's Palm Beach Pete. Y'all wait.
Tweak it.
All right, y'all wait. I'm trying to paste this damn thing. Where's paste? I don't know. That's weird. I'm about to create another one independently. This is making me annoyed. Add source. There we go. So one of these will be turned off, and the other one will be this thing. Great.
I got you.
All right. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Oh man, this hundreds. It's scaring us, yo.
And that fucked me up too. Look at that. Really? You ain't gonna? Sorry, guys. I should be more prepared.
Hey, you know what? No, man, we was trying our best. Damn it, we are trying. I'm sorry, y'all. I got crazy stuff going on. Trying to move stuff around, you know. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
What is going on? Why is it showing that? You see this?
Because you have very small head.
What? We owe you an explanation. What is this showing?
Oh, and Conor McGregor is talking about this might be. He might be coming down to his little last fight or so. I mean, he did get another.
Yeah.
He did. He got a little spanking. But losing all that weight, that's what happened, man. He went from yank to boy, he been smoking up 52 rocks.
No shit.
He little.
So this is what we're talking about. This guy is Robert Wadlow, and he was called the Giant of Illinois, or the Alton Giant, Alton, Illinois. He was fucking 8 foot 11.1 inches.
Damn. He was only 22.
Yeah, he died early. He that tall, you die early. And he weighed almost 500 pounds, and he's scrawny. Like, you know what I mean? He's got no fat on him. He's just fucking 9 foot tall.
Yeah, I mean.
And this man, I think, picture beside him is supposed to be like, what, 5'7" or something like that.
Yeah. That's why Andre the Giant was pretty big.
Yeah, but Andre the Giant was only, what, 7 foot 11 or something?
Yeah, he's 7'11". His daughter big, too.
Yeah, can you imagine? But this guy is a foot and a half taller than Shaq. That's how fucking tall he is. That's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't last long. That's just cold. Yeah, he might have ate with Shaq.
So we will delete that.
He needs to, Yao Ming.
Yao Ming was tall. How tall is Yao Ming? 7'3" or something?
Yeah, he's taller than Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shaq's only like 6'11", isn't he?
No, he's
Or
7'2".
7'11". I mean,
He's 7'2".
7'2".
Mhm.
Oh,
Shaq-
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then is Yao Ming is at least 7'7", 7'6", some of that. And then Wimby like 7'3".
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Wimby, I mean, he's 7'3" and got handles and can shoot outside, inside, on your neck. He can dunk on you, put his balls on your back. I mean, that's some. Who is that?
What's going on in there? Who there?
Who that? Who there? Hey.
He's still showing the other one. This is really gonna get on my.
That's strong.
That's
Hey
nice.
man, see,
Look
you
at
know,
this.
I can't try to do all this at one time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do too much. Got too much going on.
Yeah, we got a lot going on today. I don't know what the problem is though.
Oh my God. You know.
What's wrong? Did you
No.
get dinged or something?
Nah, bro. Nah, I was trying to tell her, come on. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, it's whatever.
She's not coming?
Nah, I don't know.
What's
I
wrong?
don't care. You know what I'm saying? It is whatever.
There you go.
Carry on, carry on.
Carry on.
So we do. I'm trying to
We're
tell, but you know what?
Fiona's outside looking down the window. Fiona, what are you doing? Y'all know Fiona. She's in every single post that I make about the podcast. I put Fiona in there because she's so photogenic, man. Cutest little thing. And she's just staring at us up there. So anyway, the main story tonight is something called Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah.
The doppelganger of Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, because, bro, I was looking, like I told you, when you pull it up, I was like, this.
It looks almost damn. I mean, it looks
they
like
could be brothers.
They could be brothers. They could be really
They
close
could
brothers.
be, yeah.
They could actually be like, what do you call it? Fraternal twins.
Yeah.
That's how fucking much they look alike.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
they're not the same person. I guarantee it. I guess I should have waited till the end. But my conclusion is this is bullshit. Y'all judge for yourselves, though. Here is the image. If I can get it to show. There we go. This is what we're talking about, guys. Right here. This man. His name is allegedly fucking Peter Bart Simmel, I guess this is
Simmel?
Simel or Simmel, Simel. He is a New York Jew, just like Jeffrey Epstein. He looks just like Jeffrey Epstein. But the thing is, he's not. You can tell. Like we here, I'll try to pull up another. Well, no, I'm not gonna do it. You guys go take a look at Jeffrey Epstein.
Bro,
you guys can look this up in your own time if you really want to do more investigation.
I mean, he does, bro.
But he looks just fucking like it, dude. But here's the thing. He has a famous life too, so it's not the same person. Like he was on the Real Housewives of New York at one season, and he's running for mayor of wherever the hell small Florida town he lives in. Let's see what that is. Palm Beach. I'm such an idiot. That's his name, Palm Beach Pete. So he's running for mayor in 2028. Yeah, he's been an Instagram influencer for years, so people know this guy. He was alive and around, and people saw him when Jeffrey Epstein was still alive. You know what I mean? So they're not the same person. But it is kind of crazy.
He a creepy ass white man.
Just like
I don't know.
And he looks creepy as fuck.
And they all look alike to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Jews or white people or both?
Both.
Okay.
both. Yeah, both. Yeah, both. I'm not even gonna trip, both.
I'm not even gonna lie, just both.
Every time, hey, you know, it's black people out there looking like you a lie. Nuh-uh, because we come in different shades. So that's bullshit.
We come in
white,
one color, but
and
everything
red.
else is different. Some of us tall, some of us fat, some of us redheaded, some of us brown-headed.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, y'all don't look alike though.
That's fucked up.
Like, I mean, it is. It is fucked up. It is.
I mean, it's not fucked up because when I think about black people, I look like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well,
it's because I evolved as a white person seeing white people, and so when I see a bunch of black people, like they have similar traits. That kind of it's like
we do.
You know what I mean?
Like we do.
Same thing when you see white people.
But like we have
Same
different shades. So yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like my sister is a different.
Not for the most part.
Who don't?
Like African Americans, or I can't even say that. Black people, just black people. Mostly have black hair.
Most of them do.
Right. Well, there's also
redheads,
non-white white people too. I mean,
I ain't saw that.
Like Persians. They're Caucasian, but they're brown skinned because they live in the desert.
I don't know. They look like Persians.
Persians are white. In the sense, they're Caucasian. They're not white colored, but they're Caucasian.
They're gonna be like,
they come from the Caucasus Mountains, just like my ancestors.
They're gonna say, "Fuck what you heard."
Dude, Hassan Piker, that guy I watched on the fucking Twitch streamer, He's
Who?
Persian and he fucking calls himself white.
Who the hell is who?
Hassan Piker. He's a super leftist pundit for the Dems for the left movement. He's a Twitch streamer. I watch him all the fucking time now. He's about. I haven't found anybody in public life that is as far left as I am, except for this guy. This guy's crazy. He's like, here's Bernie, right? And whoa, there's where he is, way down there on the left, past Bernie. He believes in much more than Bernie does in terms of like redistribution of wealth and shit like that. So yeah, he's like me. So I like to listen to him because he's very smart and he's really good on his feet. And he goes on like he's just a fucking Twitch streamer, but like they're validating him. They're bringing him on to like Fox and Friends. They're bringing him on to like CNN and shit, like interviewing him, and he tears people's asses up when he gets on there. Some dumbass Republican would just be like, "Oh, well, if you don't blah blah blah, you don't support Israel." Just some stupid tagline, and he'll just fucking destroy the person. Be like, "You are an idiot, sir, and here's why." And he's like not a refined, polished fucking TV personality, so he actually says shit like you're retarded or like
Right, are you a racist?
Yeah, he'll just call someone out immediately on that.
I'm like,
But, he's
I'm
Persian.
like, sir, but are you a racist? Yeah, you're Persian, which means you're white. So are you a
He doesn't look
racist?
white. He looks
I don't give a fuck what he look like. You are from the land of Caucasus. Are you racist? Because everybody else in the world is. So if you lie and say you're not, I'm probably gonna have to say, because yeah, everybody racist. Everybody got a little racism in them. He said, "No, I'm not a racist." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't see color." Yep, you're racist.
Look at that. HASA into a Google search engine picks up his name. This is the dude.
Oh yeah, he's white as hell.
That made him look white. I saw that, but he's brown. He's a brown man.
He's not one of my brown people. He is. Looks like he has a tan. His name is Richard.
He's Persian.
Well,
But
Persian
anyway,
or white?
They're Caucasian, but they're not white. White's a color, not an ethnicity.
Okay, well, he
is
looks like
Caucasian.
a Caucasian. He does not look like an Indian. He does not look Asian. He doesn't
He
look
looks like an
Spanish.
Arab. He looks like the other people that live in the desert with his ancestors. He looks kind of Arab.
Yeah, he looks like a white man.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can be. I guess Arab people look white too.
He is the. Do you know who? Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck up his name. Sink Younger, I think his name for the Young Turks, the Young Turks Network. This guy right here.
Well,
See if you've seen it. You see this guy?
Hell,
You never seen that guy?
I mean, I've seen him before, but I don't.
Well,
watch
the
him.
only reason I'm telling you is because he's the uncle of Hassan Piker, and that guy is definitely not white. Well, you know what I mean? Yeah,
he
not
white.
white. He's Caucasian. He's not white.
I mean, he wouldn't pass for nothing but a white man. I would pass him for a white man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right. We come in different colors, shades too, then, because that is a dark ass white dude.
I mean, yeah, he's
Like, look at me compared to him. I'm so white.
Bro, my grandfather was white as you, and he was black.
That's what I'm saying, though. We come in because you were like, well, black people come in different colors.
We do come in different shades.
So the white people
A whole
are,
lot. Well,
not
that's
as many shades, but
yeah, that's.
But then
that's
you just
a
get on like,
shade.
then you
That's a
there's white
10.
black people like your grandpa. So like, where y'all just get the whole spectrum, the whole color spectrum?
It's not my fault. I'm telling you, it ain't my fault. And it is because he black and he is had white skin.
That's crazy.
Mr. Creole man himself. But I mean, we're good like that.
Was he albino or is it just white skin or light skin?
No, he was not albino.
He was not albino.
Albino they have that
red
red
pupils and shit. And they have like fucking no fucking hair on their yeah.
Oh, they have hair.
No, like sometimes they lose hair on their. They have alopecia and they'll lose their eyebrows and shit.
Like with Miss Tiggs, yeah, he was straight. He just had red eyes.
Not
Yeah,
everybody.
I used to think it was cool. Miss Red, she was albino and like she looked cool. I like to take pictures because it looked like she was evil. But I like evil shit like that. That was cool. I mean, I don't know. My thing is, sure, if you're doing good, you're doing good. I don't know if anybody, can't nobody tell. When if I see an old boy, he got to be clucked upside the head fighting beside a whole bunch of black folk for him to even get considered better than Bernie.
What do you mean? I didn't say he's better than Bernie. I say he's left of Bernie. His political views are left of Bernie's.
I mean, well then that's, I mean, I'm probably,
It's
stronger.
probably too left for you, honestly, because you're a little more right than I am.
I'm not right anything. I just don't see
It's
where.
relative to a spectrum.
Yeah, no, I don't have a spectrum. I'm not respectful. I don't
What
like.
does it mean? What
No.
does that mean?
Because I don't do no right and left. I feel like both sides are pretty bad. It's just whichever one's winning right now. That's who's gonna be getting good.
You got to differentiate right and left from Democrat and Republican, because the political spectrum is just where your views fall on that relative to other people. Like Republicans are right, that's true, but you know who else is right? Fascists. They're just further right. Uh, and then of course you have like Democrats, or today's Democrats, or whatever you want to call them in America, the lefties. They're like left of center. But then you got like Hassan, Piker, and me, who are like fucking way left.
Oh man,
we're all the way down.
About my wife's so fucking left. She stopped talking to her people. But my thing is, I don't have time for that. Like tell
another
her
show.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
I mean
episode.
she's super left. Like, but I'm like,
how left? I wonder.
Super left.
More left than me? Lefter than me? Is that a word? Lefter?
Yeah, probably. But she probably. Yeah, I tell you. Yeah.
Does she think that we should take away money from the rich and give it to the poor?
Oh yeah, man, she's
Okay,
super left, bro.
right.
Yeah, but I don't. I don't see some section like, bro. You know what? I feel like they should be taxed the way they should be taxed on their money.
So you're actually super left too. You know
what I'm saying? No, I'm not.
That's a super left view.
No,
the one you just said.
No, I mean, because that's just fair, bro. That ain't me being super left. That's if I make money, I should be taxed.
What's that do with being
therefore
fair? Like, Republicans would disagree. They would say that's not fair.
I mean,
they earn that money. It's theirs. You can't take it in taxes.
I mean, if the
first
I'm
right
poor,
would say no taxes at all.
Now, see, I don't think that either.
Yeah.
Like, if we all gonna get taxed, we're gonna get taxed. But if I make a little money and you tax me 25% of my money, then that's what I want. Whatever 25% of their tax bracket would be, that's how much they should get taxed. If they don't like that, I feel like, I'm sorry, bro, but it's the same. You just make more money. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You make more money. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I don't feel like they should be like, fucking get them 50% of their taxes because they make more money. Hell no, because you ain't getting that. I'm saying I can't do that.
Not that no one's ever said it, but no one's ever proposed that in this country. But when it starts to come up about like taxes and the rich, that's what the right starts doing, right? They're like, oh, you're a communist. You want to redistribute wealth. And that's why the richest of the rich pay less than 1% in tax, 1% in tax.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they do. They pay some bullshit. That's like you get more shit free when you're rich.
I pay 27.5%. And 27.5% of every, or 27.5 cents of every dollar I make goes to the fucking government. That goes to Social Security. That's fine. I'm fine with that. They can take a little more if they want to. But the rich should have the exact same proportional amount taken out of their fucking check too. You know what I mean? Like whatever they do, if it's gonna be like dividends or whatever, they're actually whatever income, they need to reclassify things so the right things are called income, and we can appropriate it, tax it. Because what they do, you know how rich people fucking operate, right? They have investments. All their money's invested, or it's in property or something. You know, it's money put in somewhere.
Money making money,
right? So all they do is they get dividends. They get like interest gained on their money. And that interest is given to them, and it's not considered income, so they don't have to fucking pay taxes on it. That's how they live. That's how they do millions and millions of dollars a year. They make an interest on their money, and they don't get taxed. The only way they get taxed is if they own businesses. The businesses will get taxed. They don't have an income tax. Like that's why rich people get away with so much. Like it's fucking crazy.
I mean, I want to be rich. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to be rich. I want to be wealthy.
I just want to be wealthy. Yeah. Here's the thing: is I don't want to have a feel or a thought like, how am I going to pay for X? You know what I mean? That's it. Like, if I want to go get something to eat, or I need some weed, or whatever, I don't ever want to have to think, fuck, how am I going to pay for that? That's being poor. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want unreasonable things, and we don't want too much of anything that's reasonable. We just I don't want to have that feeling of, oh shit, I can't afford that bag of weed right now. I gotta wait till Tuesday or something. That's a horrible feeling. And it's not just that; it starts to be like medical bills and everything else that's more important. But I use the weed example for I don't know what reason. But that's the point. When you're rich, when you're wealthy, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You have enough for you. That's it. Whatever that means, you have enough.
But I'm gonna say this too. Wealthy people got problems too. They just got wealthy problems. Yeah. They just have wealthy problems.
Right, but here's the thing: is all of us have problems, right? But one of the biggest problems that all of us have, except for wealthy people, is we have no money. You know what I mean? So it is a big problem. It might be a problem that we all have. I'm sorry, we might all have problems, but if we took that one away from us, things would be much better. You know what I mean? We could solve
that's what I'm saying. They have wealthy problems. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wealthy people got wealthy problems. And I was like so, I mean, more money. I mean.
That's a wealthy person's problem. The poor want money.
I mean, I don't know. As like just because they got money don't mean their family life is good. Just don't mean their home life is good. Like emotionally and mentally,
Right.
that could be the
We're
same.
not trying to like take anything away from those people either. What we're just saying is that if you're you or me, like we could solve one huge problem in our life, and that is being short of money sometimes. Like that's a big, it's a even if it's not like killing you, it's like it's a hassle, it's a bother, it's a concern, it's a annoyance, it's part of what makes living
That's
not
life.
the best. We can improve life. Let's try to improve life. Let's not walk around and say, "Oh, that's life." Let's say, "How can we fix that?" Then that's what I'm looking at. Like,
how can I fix it? Get a better job, work,
work harder. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Like, motherfucker got money is because he worked for it, and if he got it,
But
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
bullshit, right? Look at the billionaires. Did they really deserve that $1 billion?
Shit, if I work for it, I do. If I worked for it, I do.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know what work for it means. Like, here's the thing: is they had capital. Capital is this thing that not everyone has. They were able to take that capital and put it somewhere, build, and someone else. They didn't build the building or fucking even hire the people that went to work for them. But then they create value somehow. I don't know, they're H&R Block or they're fucking Little Caesars. But anyway, excess money rolls up fucking hill and it always stays there. They don't need it. They don't need it at all. And I mean, they have plenty. I'm not saying we take everything from everyone, but anyway, it's like this weird value proposition where it's like, why is it okay for you to work as hard as you do and fucking be with the kids and all and then the podcast and everything? You work just as hard as Jeff Bezos does. What the fuck is he doing? He's going into a meeting. He's sitting there listening to people talk about ideas, and then he's giving his ideas.
He was smart enough to put his money
but
where
why
it
are
was
we
at.
valuing smartness? Why is that fair?
I mean, how's it fair? Because,
Yeah,
bro,
why is that
what do you
fair?
mean? Like,
Because you're more clever, you should get more in life.
Yeah, he invested at the right time and he got rich. That's not our fault.
He's even lucky relative to his peer group because not everyone's a billionaire. He's lucky relative to even smart business people that own lots of businesses.
So how's that? But that's not.
My point is that intelligence can get you something in this capitalistic
So can
system.
luck. No, luck can too.
Absolutely,
I'm sorry,
absolutely.
but if you're not in the right place at the right time and you don't get that money, then
see, that's what we don't need. Like, luck is bullshit. Like, why are we like allowing people to be like getting less because they were less lucky? That's stupid. Like, we can fix it.
I mean, my thing is, it can't be stupid because if you're less lucky, I mean, you better get better luck, I guess. But I'm like, dude, I'm not finna hate on a man because he got bread.
I'm not hating on him.
I'm not
talking about the relative position of other people and how we could help them. I'm not even talking about Jeff Bezos.
Like, even if it was just anybody rich, like, I can't hate you because you're rich. I'm not even gonna hate you because what you paying. You pay what you pay because that's what they make you pay. That's not your fault that they make you pay that. That's what they make you pay. That's the government's fault for sitting it like that. Now, do they get them little underhanded like payouts and stuff? Yes. And everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? But the way I'm like right here, at the end of the day, we can sit here and we can either get mad at somebody else for being rich.
I ain't mad at him.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, like for them, like, or I can get up there where you at, or I can try my best to get there. Because I can work hard as hell and I don't get anywhere. But I guarantee you somebody else can go and do the same thing I'm doing and get like money. Boom, 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 boom. So, but if that's the case, then that's what black people be doing that shit all day. And the Mexicans be doing that shit all day. You know what I'm saying?
Like, working hard, not getting anything?
Yeah, like, because, man, they were like, we work hard. We don't get what y'all get. You don't get what we get. But,
right, don't you think that's wrong too?
I mean, that's what comes with being an employer and
it does, employee. But should it? We can ask the question, should it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
If I've done one work to get where I'm at, hell no, you're not gonna get paid just like me. You're gonna get paid what you get paid. Now, if you're gonna get paid what I get paid.
To you, what does work hard mean? Does it mean like the amount of stress you put on your body and mind? Does it mean like the value you create for society? I mean, what is it?
I don't care what I value of society because I'm not working for society. I'm working for me. I'm working for mine. So
right, you keep like the thing is you always point out like, well, that's the way it works. I get it. I agree with you
because it does
exactly. But here's the cool thing about being human is that we're able to change our environment by making decisions and putting plans in place. And we could do that politically too, and we could do that economically, and we could help everybody. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to take Jeff Bezos' well-being away from him. I'm not. I'm not trying to eat him. I'm not one of those people either.
I didn't say none of that, but
what do you mean?
I
know. I'm
him as an
talking about like people, the listeners. I don't want them thinking I want to eat the rich people.
Like, no, bro. I mean, like, people got money, got money.
I don't like humans anyway.
I feel like, yes, things should be, you know what I'm saying? People should be like, I mean, but it ain't nothing like, oh, I should get paid how you should get paid if I'm doing the same work. Like, that's just not where the work is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm say, okay, we're going to go to one of the smallest jobs, fast food job. I'm a manager at a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid this much, but then I got an employee that comes in and he's getting paid $5 less than me.
Yeah.
Should I think he get paid the same amount I get paid? Hell no.
Why not?
You don't do the work I do.
Okay, that's the thing. What if he? What do you mean he doesn't do the work? You definitely have different jobs because that's what being a manager versus being the guy that cleans up the fry trap is. But,
because when you're a manager, you
but
know
he comes in, he works 40 hours a week, he cleans that fry trap. It's a good fucking job every
so
day.
So he's gonna get paid with a fry trap?
Why? Why is it less? Why is it less than what you do? Why is what you do as a manager justify more money?
Because I do more work.
You do more work than a guy that's in a
yeah, because I got to know how to do that first. So I didn't done that already. See, that's the difference. In like, you don't if you work, you know what I'm saying, you have to do hard, like working in a fast restaurant.
Yeah,
you don't just I mean I did, but you don't just go straight to management. No, you got to start your ass at the bottom like everybody else, and you work your way up.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. It is what it is. Now, you gonna come in and you don't know the ins and outs about this and doing the paperwork in the back. No, hell no, because I got to do your job plus my job.
Wait, you got to know the job or you got to do the job?
No, if they're not there, if they're not there, you have to do their job, and it's not a ever. In fast food, it's never you never have to do their job. You have to do everybody's job. That's why you're a manager.
So this is more a complicated situation. I don't think
I mean, no, it's very simple. If you're the manager, that means if you're a manager in fast food, that means you didn't done everything. That's how you become a manager.
It's not a simple question because you can't answer it. If it was simple, you would have had an answer.
No, it's not the answer you want to hear, bro.
No,
because I'm not you.
What is it about what you do as the manager? If you're both working the same amount of hours, you're in that shop the same amount.
Because I know more than you do.
So it's about knowing something.
What the fuck kind of stupid shit is that, bro? Hell yes, about knowing something.
How do you go
to school? Do you go to school? Do you go to college? Do you know the college?
We do this every fucking time, bro.
Bro, what you mean? Because I'm not gonna say.
I'm trying to ask questions,
and I gave you an answer that you didn't want to hear, motherfucker.
You didn't even answer the question,
bitch. You just said. How's it better? Because I do more work than you. That's why. That's my answer. If you don't like the answer, then that's on you, bro. That's your problem. But then again, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, sorry. I forgot.
I didn't go to college like you did. Man, bitch, bro. You got college. Get off this. I'm an educated shit, bro. Like that shit is simple. I love how simple.
You sit there and say the brilliant among us should make all the money because they're smart. They went to school. They do the things. And then I sit over here and I try to be smart. And you tell me off.
But I mean, if you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm sorry.
How am I wrong? What am I wrong about?
People who make money.
Say Brandon is wrong about and tell me what the fuck I'm wrong about.
For one,
I'm sorry about cussing. It just happens out of my voice. I'm sorry.
No, but I don't.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna try to stop it.
You're gonna try to stop it, or you're gonna get slapped the fuck out of the head. I'm telling you, remember who you're talking to.
Just slap me. I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro. This is like this right here.
Yeah.
You think differently than I think,
and
that's great.
Yeah.
But just because you think it, remember that people aren't valid. No, fuck that. That shit ain't valid to me. So if your shit ain't valid to me, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm gonna think one way, you're gonna think another. At the end of the day, bro. You I don't know what super left is because I don't give a fuck about the super left because super left is whatever and super right is this way. I feel like this right here. If you rich and you got bread, should you get taxed? The same, like if I get taxed 25%, you should get taxed 25% of your bracket. If you don't, I'm sorry that the government does that. I can't get mad at you or, you know what I'm saying, about your money. So guess what? Do what you do with your money, bro. If you don't want to work and you making more money, that's because people with money build businesses. Businesses who employs people like me who don't have. So guess what? I mean, some way, somehow, somebody gonna make more money than somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just all I'm saying. Like, it is more, intricate than that. But at the end of the day, if you break it down, it's just like we need that motherfucker with money because he gonna put his money into a business. Yes, he is not gonna work a day in his life in that business. I don't care because he put that for me to make money. Now, me and mine. We barely scraping by, yes, but that's because I chose to work there. If I want something better, guess what? Get off my ass and go get something better. Now, am I going to get what he's getting? No, but I got to work to get there. Now, he didn't have to work to get there, but that's not his problem. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's not his fault, and that's not my problem to be mad at. That's stupid for me to be mad at him because he got money and I'm getting taxed and he getting taxed differently. I'm like, bro, for one, that's your business what you're getting taxed because it's your bread. Like, yes, they can break bread and like clear out every little thing's going on over here. Like, we do have enough billionaires to do that. But the thing is that why should you? You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
try to paint an analogy for you and see if you agree with this or not. So, to me, what is happening is that when we're discussing football, right? That's the analogy. We're talking football, and we're talking about the offensive schema that the away team is using. Now, I keep saying he shouldn't do that. You keep saying, well, it's not against the rules in that schema because he lined up in the right spot. But what I'm trying to do is ask you not what is the schema, what is he doing? Is it wrong in the schema? What I'm asking you is, should they be running that schema? What other schema might be better? I try to bring it. That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying,
I'm not mad at any rich
and it's
person.
the same thing. Like, if they run that, okay, you say, why would they run that scheme?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because that's what the coach called. Why would he run that?
No,
Why
I'm
would
not
the
asking why they're running the scheme. I'm saying, should they be? So we can ask the question,
Yeah,
like, is this
should
the
it-
best
should-
one? Should the coach be running this one, though? Should he be running something else?
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I guess I'm not explaining right, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter what I think about what that coach should be running. That coach is the coach for a reason. So therefore, if he
But-
calls a play I think is stupid,
You're picking the stuff about the analogy that's not
no,
relevant.
it's still.
No, I know what you're
Should he
saying.
be playing that play?
It's not relevant
I
to
can't
what I'm
tell
saying.
him. I can't say what it should be because that's
Okay,
my
Matt,
opinion.
How about this? Imagine you're. Oh fuck! We already went through all that. Are you kidding me? Fuck that. We're going long.
Yeah, like, I mean, go ahead.
Sorry. Imagine you're the student or the what is it called? The school board. Imagine you're a member of the school board. So now you definitely can say what the coach did, right? You guys run. You manage the coach, right? So imagine you're a member of the school board. That's what I'm imagining right now. Is we're members of the school board, and it's not football we're talking about. We're talking about political systems. And all I'm saying is, should it be the case? And I ask you questions like, is it because of this, the smartness? Because I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm trying to pin down what exactly you believe, so that then we can say, oh, okay, cool. Okay, now let's think about that. But that's all I'm doing. I'm not telling anyone how to run their team. I'm not telling anyone they shouldn't have as many footballs as they have.
But
you know what I mean?
You're
It's just an
saying,
analogy.
you're asking, should I do it? And then if I say I can,
As a member of the
should he do it? Okay,
school
as a
board.
member
of the school board, should the coach be doing that?
If he-
That's your
that's the
job
thing.
to decide whether or not.
if he like should he be running that? But that's I don't know. See,
They can fire him if they think he's running the wrong schema and he loses games. They can fire him.
if he's losing games,
Yeah.
And the thing is
So right now we're losing games in the U.S. Our economy is losing games.
Yeah, I mean,
inflation, all of our fucking debt. I mean, we're
the thing
losing games, bro. It's time to, as the school board, it's time for us to just ask questions. I think. Can we do better
At that
than
point,
this?
like, I mean, you could do better, but undoubtedly people didn't think that was the case because they put who they put in office, and I mean, enough people said, "Hey,
But
that's not right."
We can go on beyond that, like about this office shit, because like we have the right. The Constitution of the United States actually gives us the right, tells us to go back to Washington and start the fuck over if it ain't working. They didn't say this is the best thing ever. They
and
said
what
this is the
happened?
best we got.
And look what happened.
Well, the wrong people were trying to do that. The wrong people got motivated by the right thing and did something stupid and got a bunch of people hurt.
Yeah,
That's January 6th or
I mean,
whatever.
and the thing is that I feel like
I was actually kind of proud of them. That's a fucked up view that no leftist will hold. January 6th, I was proud because those people at least knew the Constitution said that and they went to fucking enforce it because they weren't happy with the government. They weren't happy with the government for different reasons and I'm unhappy with the government.
Mhm.
But they went there because they fucking were unhappy. And the Constitution says, come back, take it, so redo this again if it fucks up. And that's what they were trying to do. So I ain't mad at them at all. The fact that January 6ers are being let out, fucking fine with me. They should be.
I'm like,
They're not terrorists. They're fucking Americans.
yeah.
Some of them did some shitty stuff. I think some people got shot or something.
I'm not.
But for the most part, I mean, I just mean like the average one that was there, like, oh man, they're not terrorists.
Like, if they would have sit there and protested, you know what I'm saying?
Well, protesting never gets anything done ever. When has it?
And I mean, and that's the evil left right there because protesting doesn't get anything done, but going overboard gets innocent people hurt.
Yeah, it's true. They shouldn't have done it. I definitely don't, condone what
I
they
don't
did.
like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you had a great idea, but it was just. It's just America. Like, that's what makes it messed up because yes, you have those rights, but then we have laws stopping those rights in the same
Right. I also would be
Yeah.
complaining if they did get jail time, if they were in jail.
Yeah.
Like most of them got
Yeah.
released, but
You know,
I wouldn't
mean,
complain because they did the thing and they
the ones
do
who
the crime,
like,
do
my
the
thing
time.
is,
You
the
know, kind
things
of
who
shit.
hurt, the people who hurt people
Yeah.
out there, yes, they should get in trouble. The ones who just stormed, you know, because they were just believing in something.
They were just
I feel what
occupying
you're saying.
the,
Yeah,
the,
you know,
the Capitol.
occupying space.
Yeah, exactly. They were
You know,
occupying the Capitol, and
now-
they were trying to make people's jobs harder. Is all they were trying to do, right? They were trying to maybe stop the Dems from getting to certify the election until there was more looked into. That's the basis, I think, right?
I mean, pretty much, you
Yeah.
know, because thing is, I disturb it enough where the time, you know what I'm saying, it gives us time to, you know what I'm saying, get something else changed. But the thing is that that Democrats, if that's the case, like, it's either you're going to have to turn into them or you're going to have to turn into them. So that's a question. Are y'all going to turn into them? You know, I mean, because they do a lot of crazy shit, bro. Like, I cannot just let let me take that back. They allow a lot of crazy stuff to be said and put out there, regardless of the fact of what it is. My thing is that either we playing a game because they're putting it out there to make people, you know what I'm saying, after a while people get tired of it. They're like, you know what, I'm done. We're going to do something different.
I fucked up. I want to clarify real quick. It's the Declaration of Independence, not the Constitution. But that says what it says about the government.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but
I just want to make sure everyone, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't know. I feel like, for one, I don't feel like we need one man. We just don't. And if we do, we need a lady. We need to put a lady up there because, you know, we need somebody, you know, who's buried a child. Now, I don't need a lady who hasn't made no kids. Nothing. You have to have about 2 or 3 kids. You needed to be on food stamps at least one time in your life. And then you need to have to pay back a couple of student loans. And then you got good. That's the kind of woman you need to have for president. Why? Because she done been through all of the circles. You know what I'm saying? Like, her name is going to be like Keisha. I'm telling you. But that's going to be the one because you need somebody who has been on the bottom and understands what the bottom people need. Because what the bottom people need is not what the middle need. You know what I'm saying? And we know, of course, the rich, they don't need anything because they got money. Now, we all know the big thing is how do we get rich? Well, you got to do something to get rich.
You have to create value.
Yeah, you know, and people do create,
which is a weird concept
because people make money. GameStop. Because remember, GameStop, you know, they were going to go under, and people were like, "Hell no, they don't go."
They manipulated a market though.
Yeah.
Making so there's weird. There's been AI for a long time because, in my opinion, basically what happens in the markets is artificial intelligence. What's going on, the decisions, because prices and things will like affect prices of things not related to it through like, you know, whatever means there is in the fucking market. So it might be like prices going up or supply going down or whatever the fuck it is. But anyway,
supply and demand.
Yeah, supply and demand.
Yeah,
So
okay.
The thing I can't remember what the point was now. Fuck.
Oh,
I was so
why?
confused.
Like, but I mean, it was getting like because talking about how the money.
I was saying it was like AI, like the markets. They seem to be they follow like human thoughts basically, but like they're not really controlled by human thoughts. It's a force of its own.
But if you think
weird.
because they know exactly what to put out, when to put it out, and who to put it out to. That's what they're doing now. Speaking of that, because now you know they have this one AI that you know you got to pay a subscription, but it takes your content and your stuff and it directs it toward the people like in your that looks at your stuff, so they don't have to go through all the bull crap. It goes straight to them, you know, and they use it's an AI.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's gonna get where people like, because there's enough money for everybody to eat.
Here's the thing: is like, I'm not in the industry, so I don't know for sure, and I haven't seen news about this. I'm surprised, but even given the level of AI we have right now, like Claude, like I have a subscription to that I'm using, it's better at doing math and solving problems and fucking figuring out answers to questions than humans is. So if I was an analyst at some like hedge fund right now and I was playing the market and I was a trader, I would automate my entire fucking job and not have to do anything, dude. And I'd be creating a hell of a lot of value. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you really would.
Yeah, so the value that's created by society or even by an individual is not somehow related, in my opinion, to like what he deserves. He deserves a lot, right? But I'm not gonna try to explain what my view of dessert is or whatever, but like I'm just saying that's my point. Is like you can do fucking dick all and make millions in value for the society or whatever, or you could be a ditch digger and you could spend all of your days toiling, hurting, and aching into your fucking 60s digging ditches, and get paid nothing and live in a boat. You live in a fucking novella, whatever the fuck they're called, right, in Brazil, and like fucking the most heinous fucking poverty. Like we don't need to do that anymore. We have the ability to not do that. And as someone, and all I'm doing is sitting here trying to pretend like I'm on the school board and decide whether or not the scheme that the fucking coach is running is right or not. That's what I'm trying to do. That's it.
Yeah, but see, then I'm gonna be the coach. I'm like,
yeah, and that's what you do. You argue. I'm like, hey, well, coach isn't really allowed in this conversation. Just being the school board.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, school board, this is what it is.
You would argue for your job for sure.
You do pay my, you give me a check. And so if you don't want me here, I mean, you can easily go, but you can't tell me the scheme because you don't coach football. When you coach football,
no, you're right. But I mean, in this situation,
but I know because
they would just get new coach because
they were
new
like,
scheme means new coach.
That's
right?
like, hey, well, this is not what we want to do.
Yeah,
not, and I get it, but like sometimes I just feel like, oh shit, just like school board, yeah, I worried about the wrong shit.
I mean, yeah, so I think what gets us in trouble is at that point where I'm just trying to, like, you start saying stuff like, well, that's the way it is. I get that, but that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I know that's the way it is. I know it sucks. I know that if you go to school, you make more money. I know that if you have more experience in that field, even with someone getting the same job as you get more money. I know how it works for sure. I'm asking the question is like, should it work like that? Is there another way we can go? I think so, because I don't think it's fair. Because there's people that me that are really smart. College was easy for me. I got almost 4.0. I fucking drank every night. I still went to grad school. It doesn't matter. That's not fair that it's so easy for me. What about the people that really struggle in college and like get through with a B+ average or something?
That's me. Like, and bro, I'm like, I don't know.
So my entire life is going to be a little bit easier because I can get what I want a little bit easier in most situations. I'm smart, right? Yeah. So my life's even easier. Why should I get paid more just for my life even being easier? Because I make more value. I already showed you that. Like that doesn't mean shit, really.
And at the end of making more value, no, I feel like it's because okay,
wow.
My wife.
Whoops.
Like she's smart.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I work harder than she do. No, we do the same thing with kids. Yeah. So I think it's unfair. How much? Nope. Why? Because she went to school. She did that.
Okay, but we all have
work. School is work.
We all have a finite amount of time. And what were you doing when she was at school?
Working.
That's right. Why? Because someone had to make the money.
I mean, I could have went to school, but I went to work.
Sure. Is that really relevant? Like, just
because if I would have went to school, I would have did the same thing she did. We would have paid bills, student loans.
But there would have been no one there to watch the kids and shit. She was off at school.
Then we would have to pay somebody.
You even had to clean her apartment in college.
I mean, no, I didn't have to.
Well, okay, but you did.
Like stuff like that, I did.
My point is like I don't even know what my theory of justification or dessert or whatever is. I don't know what it is. Like what it means to deserve something, why you do it. I don't know. But I could tell you that like just look at the small microcosm of you and Misty, right? Like we'll call that a partnership. There's gonna be what do you call them? Solo, independent, whatever's proprietors, and there's whatever I just called it.
A partnership.
A partnership. You guys have a partnership. Within that partnership, you are both creating value. Your value was to do the things that needed to be done for her to go do that, right? Yeah. Like that was your part. That is as valuable as her part is.
Yeah.
So I'm asking if we could redo society. If it was really the case that this is a thought experiment, really the case that tomorrow like all the bombs went off, everyone died. It's like me, you, and like 1,200 people that live out here now. We get to decide. We don't have to go fucking have a goddamn capitalist society. We get to decide how we do this. So what should we do? And that's what I do. I sit and think, if I have that situation, if the bombs went off, we're all living, with no electricity, but we got to start forming another society and shit. How do we do it? What's the fairest way to do it?
Yeah.
And to me, I'm arguing, yes, but to me, I'm arguing it's not going to be the way we're doing it now. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like eventually it's going to go back to the same way. If I'm going to do this work, I'm going to get a business, and then I'm going to get another business. And I think it's like greed is one, is a thing where people, somebody's going to make $1 more. Or somebody's not going to spend this money, and then they're going to have more. And so then they're going to take that money, and then somebody's going to end up having more money.
I think the thing we might want to think about is when money becomes a problem. And if that's the case, or sorry, not if that's the case, if money only becomes a problem in certain cases, having a little extra may not be an issue whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so we really need to examine it before we just like throw it away. Is what I'm saying. You know
I
what
mean, money.
So, for example, my claim, like the other day we talked about this was, or we talked about something similar, was that there's no more scarcity. This is a trick. This is something that the billionaire class and the governments and the TV outlets that are owned by those billionaires want you to believe. There's no more scarcity anymore. We have enough resources, enough energy. We have enough housing. We have enough cars. We have the ability to build enough fucking toy rockets if everyone wants one of those. You know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now, there's gonna be scarcity in terms of like how much. Oh, should I move that? Shit, I'm not doing very good today, apparently. Okay. There's gonna be scarcity, like there's only so much oceanfront property, right? Or there's only I don't know, so many we do run out of like parking spots, you know, near your house before it runs into your neighbor's house. So the limit of how many cars you might be able to have.
Right.
But there's really no such thing as scarcity anymore. We have the technology and the ability to create as much value as we need. And the energy, we have the ability. We're not doing it because we're not utilizing nuclear right now, not to the extent we should be, because everyone freaked out in the 90s after Chernobyl happened in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And then 8 Mile Island or whatever. Was it 8 Mile or 9 Mile?
But
9 Mile.
But I know you.
8 Mile's the fucking shit.
The movie. Yeah. Nah. It has to be 9 Mile. 8 Mile is the movie.
Yeah. So it's 9 Mile. Yeah, in fucking the Northeast. But anyway, we haven't like built a new fucking nuclear power plant in 25 years. We have shut down half of them.
Yeah.
We're basically on coal and oil completely right now. Like, it's crazy. We have very little solar. We have very little hydroelectric. We have very little, you know, all the shit that we can use. Wind power, whatever.
Yeah, we do. We do. But it's people owning land.
But even that, we still have all the shit we need, bro. Like, we can produce enough energy for everyone. We have enough water for everyone. We have enough medical care for everyone. We have enough hospital beds. We have enough. Tell me one thing you think we don't have enough of, and we'll see if that's right. I can't even think of something, except for the things like oceanfront property. And not everyone's going to live on the oceanfront. Yeah. That's going to be a raffle. You know, like everyone gets put. How about this? Make it fair for you. If you work harder and you're working extra and you don't have to, when we go do that raffle for who gets the oceanfront property, I'll give you 2 entries instead of 1.
I mean, and that's cool.
You see what I'm saying? Look, we're already making a better society, in my opinion.
And
right now.
But you know, I'm like, also, it's gonna take a lot of people to change.
Fucking for sure.
You know, and I think that's
my reality is like 1,000 years away. The one that I want to be a reality is like 1,000 years away.
I feel like our kids, because our kids are starting to see it. You know,
it just takes what's it called? Necessity is the mother of all invention, right?
Yeah.
That's why Washington named that Fort Necessity. They were like getting beaten by the Native Americans, and anyway.
But see,
I think people get tired eventually. Something happens. Something, you know, like I think we're at a breaking point where people are fed up now. This sort of happened. What was the last time this happened?
What you call it? The Great Depression.
The Great Depression. They got fed up, right? Yep. And we got the New Deal. We said, no, we're not being this capitalist. You guys fucked up.
Yep.
And FDR came in and did the New Deal. We got, you know, Medicaid, Medicare. We got unemployment. We got pretty much any government assistance program, right? We got all that. That it saves everyone's fucking lives, fucking month after month.
And what I am saying, they can get rid of a lot of this money to this defense and spread it,
bro.
Because I feel like
imagine what having 800 billion extra dollars would do.
Man, it'd clean up so much.
No, it would do everything. Like, hold on, they did this calculation. Like, there was a famous thing where Elon Musk, who's a dick, a rich dick, said like, "Oh, well, you know, we have no idea what it would take to end global hunger, but if I could afford it, I would do it in a second." And there's mathematicians and some economists that did the fucking work. He has like 4 times as much as it would take, and he's like, "Well, I don't really know if that's right."
Why not?
Because he's a dick. He doesn't want to lose his money. He doesn't want to give away his money because he's an asshole. The point is, though, is they showed that we could end hunger. There's no such thing as scarcity when it comes to food in this world. So we could end global hunger with like something. I'm gonna look it up. I don't want to guess because I could be way off.
Yeah, because I'm not sure. So we stand perfect. If you found a billionaire who was like, you know what, give me the number,
it would be 93 billion per year.
Okay, so
we spend 1,000% more than that on defense every year.
So we take a quarter of
Yeah,
what they
a
do.
quarter. Let's take a quarter. We'll start with a quarter. It'll be nice.
quarter.
25% of the defense budget. Let's fucking feed some people.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Don't even do nothing else for the next year, but like do that, and then I'm happy, and we'll talk about the next year. You know,
Because
like
the thing
fuck's
is,
sake.
you know what they need to do is, only thing I can say that
Oh, only until 2030. Sorry.
oh
That's not an ongoing cost. That's only until 2030.
bro, that's run that.
That's 4 years. So that's roughly $400 billion. That's roughly 37% of the defense budget.
37% of
As a total of what it costs to end global hunger. That is 1 year's 37% of our defense budget.
Okay, so that's let's get 10% from all of the billionaires plus take that 25%. Now we're in the green.
Yeah.
And then you know what? Now you can make as much money as you want.
That's what I'm saying. No one's hungry.
That's all I'm saying.
Go fucking make your money. Good. Go work.
That's what I'm saying right there. Right. This is all I'm saying. Now, if we got one good person that can just do this, or 3 plus with us, then I'm like, right here, go ahead and make as much money as you want to. Why? Because if it comes to that point where we need that again,
I might only have one house.
You can do it.
But I'm gonna have a fucking house. You know what I mean?
I think
you can have 2 houses. I don't give a shit. I don't need 2 houses. I need one house.
I believe everyone should be able to own a house.
That's right.
That I do believe, because
maybe not even own it, but have it. Because like if you die, I think it should go to whoever needs it. You know? But,
no, like because if you have kids,
should we have ownership?
Now,
I don't know.
Right here, if you have a family, I feel like that ownership. So
you do gotta have it because you gotta have personal shit. Like this is my fucking what do you call it? I was gonna make a joke. Insulin. This is my insulin. You can't have it. You know, my drug. It saves my life.
But now you're dead. I can use it.
Yeah. But if you die, whoever needs it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that yes. Like, hey, take my organs, take my stuff, but you can't. But to give the house to my kid. If you ain't got no kids, oh well, then hell, give it to somebody who need it. You know, matter of fact, give it to a couple of people, because I feel like some, if you give a person a will to want to do something, that it's easier for them to do. You know, like if I'm homeless and hungry, I'm not trying to do shit. But if you give me a house and say, hey, you got a house, you got somewhere to sleep, you got, you know what I'm saying, somewhere to get your bills.
It's a start, right?
That's some people, that's all they need.
Holy balls.
So we mean, you know what I'm saying? We mean the same thing. We just go at it a different way.
Well, we both get upset, and then we start to try to explain ourselves to the other person, and then it just like isn't happening because we're already, talking about something or not. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's why we just come back into it.
That's why I have to calm down, say sorry for cussing, and then like try to figure out like how am I going to explain to him what I'm thinking about. And that's where I came up with that football analogy. I'm like, we're just a school board trying to figure, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to rehash that, but like,
yeah, but I mean, like I said, it makes sense, and
we're a podcast, so we get to like talk shit and like say what we think is right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's where I'm at, where I am, and where the way I see things, it might not be the way you see things, but
I think
they
that's
all
false. I think that we think the same thing all the time, and that sometimes you just don't know that we're talking about the same shit, and then we get upset at each other because I get mad because I'm failing to explain to you what I'm saying, and you get upset because like you think I'm disrespecting what you're believing, and I'm trying to show you we believe the same thing, like I just did. Like, we have not. So we're on our little like fake building up society and the economy, or the political system and the economy and all that. We have not disagreed on one thing. About fairness, about what should happen, about what we don't. I'm not saying we know how to fix everything or do everything, but on the little points that we talked about, we didn't disagree on one thing.
Yeah, the only thing, like I said, the only thing that I can say, I guess I disagree on, is like taking more from a rich person. Well, we said
we agreed on that. We just take a percentage. Everyone gets the same percentage.
Okay, yeah.
But in my society, the one we're talking about, there's no taxes.
Yeah.
You have all you need. Like why would the government take taxes when they're the one that has all the money already? With this, my version is with the AI. Monster,
and really, if they did what we said, take that 25%, and that's
you wouldn't. I mean,
they wouldn't really.
You cut your taxes in half.
For?
What do we need the government for?
Other than just...
We don't. We need AI. We need a master AI to come in and do the whole thing. Like, legislate and enforce as well. I mean, sadly, that's a little creepy. That's where we get Blade Runner. you know? But, like, it's going to have to happen.
But, I feel like, okay, this is how I feel when it goes to that. I feel like we should definitely go off of analytics. I don't think that it should be just straight AI. I do feel like, okay, analytics is a lot because, let's go back to football. The Dolphins, their coach, he's an analytic type player. Coach. He goes off of numbers, and like they said, well, they still sucked. he called good plays. He just didn't have the right people, and that, I mean, that's what money does that. But, I mean, it did prove that it does work. You know what I'm
His
saying?
scheme, his process or whatever.
Yeah, because like he didn't like listen to everything, but if he was like, I don't believe that, let's run this, then and it worked. But majority of his stuff was like numbers. You know what I'm saying? What the numbers show. If we run this 1,000 times against this team with these people, what is it gonna come
Oh, he
out?
did the football equivalent of what Billy Bean did in the wherever
Yeah.
Oakland, Anaheim, wherever it was. I can't remember who were they again. What team was it? Are the Angels or something?
Oh yeah. When he the baseball,
Yeah. What team was that? I forget.
I want to say
The Athletics. It was the fucking Athletics.
oh that
Yeah,
A's.
the A's.
They moved to
He's
Oakland.
the one that like figured out that like really what you want is on base percentage. Like the higher you crank up on base percentage, the more runs, the more everything you get. And so what he did was he bought a bunch of cheap ass players that sucked, but they had a high on base percentage. And so he was getting the runs and he was getting the numbers and he was winning. And then there's a fatal flaw, and that is in October, stats don't matter.
Yeah.
People play like fucking crazy people. You know what I mean? Like
you gotta,
yeah, like
you can get through the
people who have
season.
never done shit become fucking giants.
Super.
Yeah, and people who fucking are great just fall. Like October is different. So
yeah,
that's why they lost in the playoffs, but they made it almost to the World Series that year. And then he got that big offer where no one knows what it is. All their speculation from Boston, right? Like, because they want him to do that analytic shit there. So it sounds like this dude's doing the same thing for football, which is cool. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, because when he came out, I was like, I don't know about that, man. That's like robots. But then they were doing
just
good.
Can't take it too far, read into it too much. But I think like you say, like maybe what other kind of cool shit would that show you? Like maybe penalties, how they change, or the number of penalties, how they change like over the course of like the game being tired, and like do they go up? Does that mean we need to start like changing the way we're resting the player? Shit like that.
And that's just what he was. It was like, hey, this dude really because they run there like in this season, he does this, and he makes a lot of mistakes on this day.
There's a lot you can do. I just realized.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Because you could like, if you like, say you wanted to like call a play, and you're trying to figure out what play to call. You could be like, well, do I want to run play here or do I want to pass play? There's a lot of factors we know, but like the thing you could use with like a computer would be, okay, well, on fourth downs when you have 11, what is your average like carry yards per carry? Especially in the fourth down or fourth quarter when it's third down. You look at all those factors and like, oh shit, we're probably better to throw the ball, even if it doesn't look like it, because maybe you're like to the side of one field and your best receiver's on the other side. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Like, all those factors you can put in the computer.
Yeah,
that's a lot of factors, but you got to put in the computer, and you can find some shit out there. I think.
I'm telling you because that computer runs so much faster, and it's like, okay, well, I can run. You can hit that button and it runs 1,000 times. Boom. Well, this happens. And I done ran it 3 times, 1,000 times. Guess what? I'm gonna listen to what it says out of 3,000 times. Yeah, I'm gonna go with what
those
it
simulations. They do the run those all day, like so many times.
They give and that's how my brain works, bro.
That's also how they see the tournaments, right? Generally, is they run simulations. And, the relative winner gets the higher, whatever.
And that's really how I live life, bro. For real, I think
that's how. That's how the fucking there's a body, right, that does that that picks all the seeds for like the NCAA tournament and shit.
Yep.
What's that called? The body that does it?
What the hell do they call them people?
Yeah, they call them something. Fuck. Anyway, I'm actually just fucking I don't know how they do it actually.
No, because so you got to get invited when it comes to the NCAA. Yeah. So what is it? They're freaking the board.
No, it's not the board though. It's like that, but it's not that.
Because sometimes they get it wrong.
Yeah. Shit, it's like fuck. I can't remember what it's called.
How they get?
I gotta. You know what?
The standing.
So I'm gonna just look it up. Selection committee.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called the selection, right?
Yeah.
Who?
For that man, and they pick everything. Who's running the top 5? Who's the top 2? Who's the number 1? I'm like, I thought stats did that, but they was like, yeah, stats do, but we do it better, and it's not. I don't know, man. It's
by committee.
Yeah,
dedicated sports committee. These groups consist of athletic directors, conference commissioners, and blah 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 blah
Yeah.
from the schools. Okay, yeah, so they select, right? But I wonder what's their process. I wonder what their process is like internally, how they
like win and loss. I know it's the win and losses.
performance metrics, game results, wins and losses, head-to-head records, and this. Oh, here we go. This is the thing that matters that we don't know about, right? Is the NET, the net. It's their evaluation tool ranking and judging teams.
So how good is this team? Because you can play. Say you got play Texas. If you play Texas and beat Texas, and you're a small team, that's how you get ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I get it. I'm like,
yeah, because they assign a value to each team, and so if you beat Alabama, you get not in basketball but in football, then you get a higher jump, right?
Yeah,
that's how they do it.
You're gonna jump at least 3 spots,
right?
And they're gonna drop like 7. I was like, damn.
There we go. That's what this is. So the net, this tool that they use, the NCAA evaluation tool, it evaluates value index for the team, so that it gives them a value. Like I just said,
okay.
So it rewards teams for beating high quality opponents, rather you know what I mean. So you can't just beat Alabama and bring in all those fucking shit schools in Mississippi or Alabama or Mississippi and beat all them and then think you're winning the national championship.
Right, no.
Which was they used to do back then.
I mean, that shit. You see some of these teams now.
They still kind of do it though, because if you're in the fucking SEC, bro, you run a whole SEC fucking schedule, and then you want to go play fucking the USC and everyone else too.
All right,
give me a break.
I'm like, if you go through the SEC and then it's like, I'm good anyway. Like, I don't know if you can. It used to be the Big 12. If you can go to the Big 12, you was doing it, and then now they didn't mix the Big 12 all like. That actually, every one of them, the SEC, the AC, everybody didn't switched up the mountain, whatever, and then even the Piney Woods, whatever. That they all they didn't mix these teams, so now it's crazy because the Big 12 is no longer bro. They have who is in there? It's Baylor, I want to say Oklahoma State, and it's crazy. But they shrunk them down, kind of if you was around it, So if y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of sports fans out there. But I feel like it just, I think they just let everybody play everybody really. Because I know some teams that probably come from 2 below.
I think what I don't like is that the teams outside of conference games, right? The teams make their own schedules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go talk to the other school. You all want to play? You want to play? You want to play? Hey, I want. All right, we'll go play. That's what they do. Except with big contracts of money.
Yeah.
And so
they
need to stop doing that. We need a body of some sort, whether it's governmental or whatever, but to decide okay, well USC if you want to have they'll do it like this. We want every team to index are so high on the scale of how hard your season's going to be, right? And we see this year with this index. Oregon, you guys have a weak ass schedule. Fuck that. And then they rearrange it and make sure the schedule gets a little tougher for them. So it's fair. I think there should be that.
Yeah. I mean, because the games that they pick, yes, they do
Sometimes they pick them for television ratings.
It's like who's gonna bring in the more money?
Exactly.
Because Oregon playing
because you want to see the Ducks and the Beavers play. You want to see Alabama and fucking. Well, it used to be Alabama and Auburn, or who the fuck?
It was Auburn.
Auburn, yeah. And you always want to see Georgia and South Carolina play.
Now it's Florida.
It used to be Florida.
Florida State now.
Oh, fuck. Well, Florida State's ACC.
Well, now it's Florida. Florida and Florida State.
Florida
the Gators.
ACC,
they both wrong. Yeah. They still good. Miami is even crazy.
Miami good too?
You know how they used to be back in the day?
Yeah.
They're back.
Well, the U?
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah.
They're
That's
back.
crazy.
And it's the great thing is but they play shit teams.
That's the thing is that they're probably doing that on purpose. My high school did that, where we moved to fucking conference because we thought the conference was too hard. So we got a relative schedule to go down in toughness or whatever, and then we started getting the fucking playoffs or to whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we moved up and down from 2A, 3A, 2A.
We were 4A. We only had fucking 11,000 people right now. 4A. That's we were going against the capital city of the state and fucking.
That's like us playing against Waco High.
That's what I'm saying.
That we
would get our ass whooped. My fucking sophomore year we beat Rockbridge. Rockbridge is a school that sends people to the University of Missouri to play, or anywhere really, but We beat them 42-10 my sophomore year. That's the only time we ever beat them, and that was because we had like these couple badass seniors that year. That were, we
Well,
got
see,
lucky.
that's I need
But
sometimes that one win.
David does knock off Goliath, but like by and large, we got our ass beat. We had like another big private Catholic school, Helias. Fuck, I got knocked out in that one game twice by that team.
Oh.
Like seriously, knocked out on punt return. Or so I was on punt coverage and went down, and I didn't see the guy fucking
blindside.
Blindside me. I woke up on the sideline, and like he went. I'm like, yeah. I went right back in.
You know what? I was gonna say, y'all white boys were crazy in football, bro.
We just throw our bodies. It doesn't matter.
Right. Like Michael Kinzer, and I know people know who Michael Kinzer is. This fool was in the game. Boom. Fucking broke his thumb. It's hanging down. He's like,
oh my god.
Yeah, you wanna go back in? Yeah. Bro, what? This fool went there, they taped it up, wrapped it up. He like this right here with the little, make a little ball. He's out there playing with a ball and his arm. I'm talking about killing the game. Yeah. Killing everybody. Running the ball with the damn thing. And I
don't know what it is about us. We do that to overcompensate for something, bro. Because I'll tell you what I did. The first time I dislocated that finger that caused that all problem or whatever, I went to the hospital and got put back in or whatever, wrapped up, and I went back to practice, finished practice.
Yeah.
My coach was like, "Are you retarded?" Like they weren't even like glad I was back. They're like, "You're retarded. Like get the fuck out of here. Like what are you doing? You just dislocated your finger." Like I was like, "Okay, can I run though?" And they're like, "Yeah." So I did this whatever side to side.
Run. That's my Kendra stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna give
my hand was like throbbing, like because the blood was rushing. It was like,
he took
I just thought you were supposed to do that. Like, I'm back.
One of those pills.
Was I gonna go home?
Yeah, it took like caffeine pills. It was like what did we take?
Ooh, like those rhino pills or whatever.
Yeah, I took a bunch of them, and so it was, didn't even know.
Didn't feel anything.
No, that's why he didn't know it was broken. It was hanging there.
Your adrenaline's running like that. Like,
he was just like, It came out. I said,
Like when I broke my collarbone in the wrestling match, like my adrenaline was going. I kept going. I had a broken collarbone. It was all the way broken. And the second, it wasn't until he picked me up and threw me down on my shoulder again that I was like, "Fuck! I gotta go to the hospital. Let's get me out of here now."
What's wrong? All of this.
Well, I didn't know what was going on. I just knew it hurt real bad. It wasn't until I got to the hospital because the fucking paramedics that were there on staff for the tournament sucked, I guess. But when I got there, my doctor looked at me like for 2 seconds and he like grabs both my arms, kind of pulls them down, shrugs my shoulders a little bit, and they go, "He goes, oh, you broke your collarbone." I was like 2 seconds. He's like, "Yeah, go get the fucking X-rays or whatever." So I went to the radiology department, and got some X-rays. Yeah, sure enough.
I'm telling you, bro, that's money.
My doctor was smart. He's dead now, though.
A month.
So bad.
Not even a month after he was like, no, it wasn't even a month.
After he broke his collarbone?
Yeah. They said like, "Oh yeah, it's healed. Boom, you can go back." He went back. The day he went back, I said, "Don't practice." But when I come back, I pull up with my truck. I just want to stomp him because he came out coaching, arm all down. Yeah. Now it's completely like just fucked, gone. Yeah. Now he has look like RoboCop and shit. I was like, see,
it's weird, like because the whatever you call it, clavicle, like you can't have certain. I mean, you either like do nothing or you have to have like repair surgery or whatever. Yep. You know what I mean? Like they put a little brace on you, and that's all they can do. They can't really do much for it. It's not like a cast or something. You know, you put on your arm, but
like we're just gonna sit there. Like what? It's crap.
You forget you're hurt. Because I went through that. You forget you're hurt. I, like, showed up to fucking track practice on day one. Like, a week and a half later, I forgot. I didn't even think about it. I went to fucking track practice. And they're like, "Fuck are you doing here?" Like, I was got the charges. Yeah.
I don't have to use it.
Yeah. I did hang out, but I should have been there. I was trying to throw a shot put with a broken collarbone because I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, people do not beat him. Like, I know there's some kids, but you know who the toughest people are? I ain't gonna lie to you. Gymnastics.
Those little girls are tough,
man. Broke
because they break so much shit and they fucking fall so much, like when they're learning,
Yeah, like, and they still be just going.
And even when they get older, when they get older and they're not professionals, right? Because that would take them out of the Olympics. But when they're at the top of their game, they don't make mistakes. But if they do, they're fucking crazy mistakes. They're bad. Yeah, because you're in the air doing.
That's Simone Biles.
Yeah.
She's so little.
She's so tiny, dude.
She's tiny like my wife.
This tall.
She's the same height as my wife.
Yeah, I thought you were shorter than Misty.
No, Misty's 4'11".
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, and she's like 4'11", but
tiny.
Yeah, but everything else is like
got muscles. Her leg muscles, her quads are bigger than mine for sure. Mm-hmm. But so are her biceps probably too.
Yeah, it's okay. I bet she.
You get okay with that?
Yeah, I bet that.
Really? You like a muscular lady? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad.
You see, she got that yank, boy. Yeah,
Oh
so-
no, I'm definitely all in on Simone Biles. Don't worry about it.
and she's she's married to
Flexible and
old
shit.
boy
Oh,
from
I'm
the
still thinking
Jets.
the dirty shit.
Oh yeah, he
She's
probably.
flexible. You know?
Oh, yeah, he's lucky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
He
like,
can just like and then spin her. You
and he's a tall. He's I want to say wide receiver for the Jets.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what she's married to.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was Chicago, or he might be in Chicago now. But he was for the Jets. But yeah.
So this turned into a conversation about sports. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Dude, we've been talking just football basically for the last and basketball
basketball,
for like the
yeah.
last 20 minutes.
And see, you know why? Because them motherfuckers got all the money. Now, if we're gonna talk about something, do they get paid too much money? Yes.
Yeah, I agree for sure. That's what I think. Maybe if there is, so in the society that I always talk about, right? Like, everyone's gonna get basically what the basics of what they need: a house, education, healthcare. You know, if you do extra shit, I think mostly we're not gonna need a lot of the stuff that like tree cutting or something. We won't need that because we have robots with AI to do that. But the creative shit is what we should get paid extra for. That we should be working on. I think, right? So like, this kind of shit. This is entertainment for people. This is what people will be doing instead of working. They'll be listening to our shit while they're smoking a joint and playing video games. You know, that's the future. We don't have to do that shit because we got robots creating that same value that we would have been doing sitting in that fucking cubicle. We don't got to do that no more.
Can I own it? Can I at least own the robots?
I think we each get. I think everyone's probably gonna get a personal AI robot, right? Like,
yeah, I know. I'm saying like
like
I want to
Jeffrey,
own.
go get me
I want
your-
to own the business that has the robots.
That's what I don't know. We'd have to work out about ownership and shit. I don't know.
Because like if you can or own like a co-op, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
Well,
owns
now
it.
you're talking communism. Let's calm
You know
down.
what I'm saying? Well, like say you're in a town.
Yeah.
And
Communism.
It's robots do everything.
I shouldn't call it communism.
But
Marxism.
whatever, because that money that you're saving on doing all this cutting with the robots, you either. No, I know either. You split it up, amongst your community. That's everybody in there. I don't care from the ones who live up the crackheads on the block. They get a check too. And then you guys have that money pool where you fix up your town. Like you don't spend your tax money on fixing your town up. That money's already there. Yeah, I mean, it can.
No, I mean, like literally, you're.
I mean, and it can,
like the way it's supposed to be, not the shit. That's
you know what I'm saying? Because that way. Somebody, because somebody's gonna own it. If not, somebody's gonna own that business.
No, the means of production, right? So we'll call that AI, or for like small groups, we'll call it like the water towers and the coal power plant or whatever, right? Those are the means of production.
So who owns those?
It's supposed to be the people, according to Marxism.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
that's why I was saying you were saying Marxism. That's why I kept joking that you was communism.
And that's, I mean,
it makes the most sense. It's the most fair. Period. You can't argue with that. You just can't. Like, what would you say? No, it should be the case that like talents or characteristics that are given to you that you didn't decide on before you were born should determine how much money we give you. And more than that, it's going to be like how hard you want to work, or like how good you are at the job you're given. It's like it's just that's complicated. It's complicated. Why doesn't just everyone sort of deserve the same amount?
I mean,
everyone deserves kind of the same thing, right?
And
none of us has to be here. So why do we have these constraints on us? Like,
because
we all deserve the same shit.
Nobody's gonna give up.
That being said, we could still have it so that people that do the extra work get their shit. But we all deserve the same shit, other than the extra shit you get for doing extra shit. But we all deserve healthcare. We all deserve fucking food and water and a house and
Yeah, and if you don't, I feel like
not
that,
to die from a tooth infection.
If you don't want to. If I say I don't want a house, okay. Well, we have this like living where you got like a saying something when it's cold or shit. I'll go there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
There'll be like community centers, and then like people who are really passionate about like volunteering and fucking helping. Like they'll be the ones that do that. They're not jobs. They're people that are passionate about doing it. And we'll give them a little more, right? Like you said, we'll give them. You get second house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you go down to the center and you always volunteer.
Now,
we're
doing that. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That if I do more work. Like, man, remember that. You know what I'm saying? Set a brother up. Maybe I need another truck. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I want to, help somebody else.
The thing is that it says is from each according to their ability, and to each according to their need. So Luther needs 4 trucks.
Yes.
Luther gonna get 4 trucks. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what Marxism says. That's what it literally says. It really means things like, well, if you need insulin because you're diabetic, we give you insulin.
Because that's what it is.
But it also comes to the production. So if you're someone that enjoys like, hey, y'all can be lazy if you want, but I want to go down there, I want to do some hustling. it also rewards that because if you do that, you can get whatever you take. You know, whatever you want. No one's going for a lack of anything, so it's yours. Like you can own it. I think ownership's gonna still be there. I think. It has to.
Okay, and that's so, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now I can back off and say, yeah. Now we're talking my language.
Yeah.
But that's just
And like I said, this might be 1,000 years away.
I mean,
But
and if
it's an eventuality. I think this is
think
eventually where it
it's
goes.
gonna stop. Us being equal like that would really stop a lot of the crime. Really, because crime. That's what it is.
Crime
People,
for sure. There's always gonna be a little bit of crime.
it's going on. Yeah,
'Cause some
crime is going.
people have those weird behavioral and mental things that like reward bad behavior or whatever. You know,
and
you're
it's
never gonna cut that out.
But it's like
Well, you're not gonna
a
have
lot
people
of
killing each
people-
other over something.
yeah, and a lot of people rob because they don't
need
have
something. Yeah.
But if I don't have to,
Very little crime is just random crime. You know, like
Yeah.
just straightforward crime.
Well, I mean,
It's
if that's
out
the
of
case,
necessity,
in this time, hey, you know what I'm saying? If we go like that, I need some rims. I need some rims. Hey, because look, you know, what do I need to do
Guess
extra to get
what?
some rims?
Here's the thing: is that even in my future, there's gonna be a lot of places where there can be jobs if we want them, but we don't have to. And here's an example. Maybe Luther thinks, hey, you know what would be cool is if for the next couple of years I just fucking like design rims for cars. You do that. You sketch them out. This is what I want them to look like. Blah blah. That's a job. We don't have to have that because AI can do it too. But they're never going to create a human product from our brain that is through your creativity. You know, so it's different. There's value there. So you do that. You do that for a couple of years. And the next years after that, you can do whatever the fuck you. I don't know, something else.
No, but that's
You know what I mean? Like, but it's that creativity, the creative part that is going to create additional value, especially the stuff that's human. Because
and that's crazy.
AI is
I would definitely. That's like really what I want to do. I really want to just design.
what do you do while you're sitting on the podcast?
You know,
Sketch out like I'm talking.
What are you doing? I'm jotting that man. Look at this rim on this truck.
It's 14 penises and a bit. What?
Yeah, hey, yeah. Look at it. Look at it. That's a start. No,
Those
that's
are dicks, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. That shit is tight.
Those are
Have
dicks,
you
bro.
ever think about it, man? A rim that had like a bunch of dicks on it, and then you had another box Chevy with like a bunch of whispering eyes on there, bro. I bet that would look clean.
Oh, what if they really stayed out spinning, and then the other one had the any side of it?
I'm just saying.
And they just run into each other.
And they just, you know, that was a Pocus.
Make a car baby.
Hey, Pocus. They already got Pocus out.
I know,
You know what I'm saying? Oh, have a poker out there, and they had a, like, is that a dick yet? Hey, bro, that's kind of nasty.
Why
But
is that in his
throw.
mouth?
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm telling you, like, that's a porno star car. That's that real pimp
See,
shit.
we're still gonna need porn. Like AI porn's great too, but like you know how like sometimes you want to look at you know a redhead, sometimes you want to look at a blonde. No, I'm not saying you.
No,
I'm not saying you. I'm saying you know how people are.
Everybody else got a redhead.
People like I want a redhead sometimes, but sometimes I want a blonde, sometimes I want a brunette. My point is sometimes you want variety, right? So you're gonna want that human porn too. So porn's still gonna be a job. Wait, we can have no human porn and no one wants to do it. But if you like porn and you want to be a porn star, you can get some extra cars.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's gonna work.
Especially if you're a midget, a little person. I'm sorry.
That's a specialty within a specialty.
That's a specialty within a specialty. You know, because everybody, you know, saying got the thing. You know, what I'm saying because people always gonna like them people. Step in poo.
I don't think humanity is such that we are capable emotionally or any other way of making this happen like fast. You know what I mean? This is like I said for the third time. I think this will take 1,000 years. Like society, first of all, it's gonna take like we're all gonna have to start looking alike soon, right? Same like only one color skin, only you know what I mean. Like that's what's gonna happen eventually. Well, it's already happening. The beautiful people are all brown, and everyone's gonna be brown eventually, right?
I helped 5 times.
Exactly. You helped 5 times. You have put forth the evolutionary plan that I have in place, and you have 5 times knocked it down the road there. So
it was fun too.
But anyway, everyone's gonna be brown eventually, right? So we need that because then racism dies away. Then it's gonna make policy easier when you don't have to be racist.
That is true.
I promise you, when you're not racist, things are easier. Actually,
I'm for real.
Racism makes things hard. You gotta like remember who you're hating and why you're hating them, and then what you're gonna do to them, and then how
What
to
you
do
hating
that.
for? Because
yeah,
because my daddy said so.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. They were disrespectful.
What?
Shut up.
Now, if you tell me I got jumped by 12 of them, okay, I would be mad at them too.
That's called trauma. You're gonna go to the hospital, and someone else is gonna take your job, and we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, like, hey man,
get well.
Let's get some get back. Yeah, I'm gonna let you get some get back.
Yeah,
bro.
seriously.
You can get some get back, but then I feel like after that, hey, it should be done.
Yeah, but other than that, other than situations where you're getting accosted by a whole gang of some race, like other than that, like, racism is just dumb.
How'd you get jumped by 12 people?
Racism is it's so dumb because think about it, like these capitalist fucks, right? The thing a capitalist wants the most is like the edge up on his competition to make the better product, to have the or do it backwards where you have the best scheme or whatever, right? But when you're racist, you can literally look at the black guy that's the best for the job and go, nope, I'm gonna take Elmer,
Yeah.
you know, because he's white.
Guess
Then guess what? You're not getting any better because
Nah.
you didn't take the black guy.
Elmer is worse.
Elmer's
ever.
got his finger in his ass right now.
Yeah.
Now he's sniffing it.
Yep.
Go get Jamal and tell him to come back.
Hey, Jamal. No, I was wrong.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. But that's just how ignorant people are. And that's why, you know, fucking racism has to be born out of ignorance. Because, like, if you look at your prime directive, that is, I want to make money for me and mine. Cool. Hire the black guy in this situation. You know, he's the one that's going to do the job. Elmer sucks.
Oh, I'm finna go to this construction. I am not hiring a bunch. I'm sorry. I am not hiring a bunch of black and white people just to sit over there. No, I'm going to go get one and all his friends. Why? Because they're going to knock that shit out. Mm-hmm. And the thing is
and
that
do it cheaper. But then that's capitalism and we're slipping back.
And see, the thing is, me, I ain't even going to go cheap. I'm like, we're going to pay by pay
with a hammer. If I didn't have to do work, I might go volunteer down at the, what do you call it? Houses. Damn it. What's it called?
You talking about?
Where they build the houses for people.
Oh, Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, thank you. Jimmy Carter's thing, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, and the thing is I don't care.
Maybe even we have to afford, I don't know if we want to get into that, but maybe even there's got to be laws about volunteerism. So, like, you know, for things like that, like, well, you need to come help build the houses, you know. No, we don't have to worry about that. I'm thinking of a communism with AI, socialism without AI. AI will make it so you don't have to do that.
And see, you know, because my thing is, I don't care tell us to do anything. What color you are. I just know who better at the job. Like now, if I wanted some, you know, because it's good construction in all colors, but who like had to go through it and they did it without nothing and made it something. Yes, that's what I'm going with. Why? Yeah. Because if I mess up and I don't order something, he gonna make sure he can make it happen. So I'm gonna order, you know, so that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna pay you the same.
That's correct in the capitalist society we currently have.
And see, that's why now they're making that bread. You know why? Because people are, you know, it's some good people like, you know what, I don't care.
But here's what happens, right? It's called fiduciary responsibility, and it's actually been put into law, and you can actually be arrested and thrown in jail if you do not abide by fiduciary responsibility. What that is means any action you take as a person who is considered a steward of the money of a company, if that action does not or is not intended to bring about the best outcome financially for you, then you can be arrested and thrown in jail for the rest of your life. That's crazy because it really means what it means. That means you can't say this. Someone like, well, Zuckerberg used to own the company, but now he's just a figurehead. But you can't be like, we want to pay our workers more. We're going to just give everyone a 35% raise right now. We did the math. That just means that the owners and the shareholders get a little bit less. You can't do that. That's illegal. They made that shit illegal because you're not maximizing the return for the investors. That's how fucking crazy. Now, if you own your own business, like that one guy in Seattle did, where he took $2 million pay cut or something, everyone made $70,000 in the company. Everyone, like the receptionist and the engineers did, everyone made $70,000. You can do that in his little world, but you can't do that if you don't own the company. It's illegal. It is illegal to not make the best or not try to attempt to get the best outcome. So that's what motivates corporate greed and corruption.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why you have people like Home Depot going to Congress and lobbying for less ICE attention around their fucking stores. You know what I mean? That's corrupt policy. That's what we have today. Basically, why wouldn't a Home Depot want fucking Mexicans around?
Yeah, I know.
They work cheap. You know, that's why we don't have a lot of ICE around our our migrant farmers. You know what I mean? They're not going to get people that are doing the fucking picking the whatever. They're doing they're going after the people in the middle class neighborhoods that are like taking I don't want to say the guard job, you know, but like ones that are taking more value from society. They're not going after migrant farmers. You see the difference there? Like no one's gonna do those jobs, so they leave them alone.
Well, like
it's racism.
In the South, they were taking them. That's why the farmers were like, "Wait a minute, hold on, what do we do?"
They really started taking them.
Yeah,
they weren't for like 20 years.
Yeah, we know.
They're doing that. Well, now what we got?
Yeah, let's start yanking. He was like, "Hold on, what did we just?" Yep, see what y'all did. That's what y'all get. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is like, if everyone, I don't know. I guess I can see why some of saying Hispanic people, they be like. Because I see that the agents they're but I'm like, why not get mad at your own? Because when I seen them over there when they came to the rig, there was a lot of Hispanic agents and a lot of black ones. I was like, what the hold on, what are we doing? I looked at him and he walked in. What are we doing?
There are Caucasian looking white Asian people that speak with a Spanish accent in Mexico City. That's a whole lot. of words there, but that's literally the case, and it's crazy because they speak Spanish with a fucking Chinese accent.
I'm like, what?
That's a fucking Louis C.K. thing. But see, his parents, he was half Hungarian, half Mexican. He grew up in Mexico City, and he's talking about how ignorant people are. And no, I'm sorry, this is fucking the other guy, Tom Segura, who's from, I don't know. He's from his family's from South America. He looks completely white. People like don't believe he speaks Spanish. He does fluently, but he's like, there are people in Mexico City that are Asian and speak Spanish with a fucking Chinese accent. He's like, try to think about that. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, like that Korean woman who
Yeah.
sounds 100% like she's from the South,
I'm
black.
Like, oh, I can't even do an Asian accent on top of a fucking
Right.
accent.
I'm telling you, look her up. She sounds black
Yeah.
from the South.
Wait, who's this?
It's a Korean lady. She owns a bakery,
Okay.
and she sounds black,
Yeah.
but in a Korean accent.
Yeah.
And bro, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all get out of here! But she said it in a freaking Korean. I was like, what?
Yeah, you can speak different languages in an Asian accent, and then it sounds crazy.
It's like a group thing.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like Panorama.
It's not like Panorama. What are you talking about? You just want to say that word.
I like it.
Oh my god.
I do.
So anyway, the reason why, not the reason why, we're probably gonna want to slow down and then wrap this up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
We've been
because
up
we're
100
gonna have to cut it.
minutes.
Yeah,
It's already been, what is that, hour 40?
yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
right.
Oh my God.
Hour and 40, right? But it was the 100th episode.
It is the 100th episode, and we got to go longer than the days, which was 147. So we got to go another 8 minutes.
8 minutes,
Yeah.
man. That takes a couple of whacks, man.
But yeah, that's why I wanted to say this. No, I'll be talking about the DSA a lot through this next election cycle and maybe beyond.
You know what? I'm gonna have to look at
All
these
those things that I say, like, they're simple things. They're not. When we did the episode, right? I kept saying these are not radical ideas. They're not, because they're the same ideas that FDR put in the New Deal that were supposed to continue and then just got taken away by Republicans over the years and like dismantled, like, you know, the Environmental Protection Act and shit like that.
people. I'm like, sir,
Deregulated the banks.
how do you feel about blacks?
I don't care what's that Chappelle says. I don't really care what his politics are.
Yeah.
I just know that when Clinton, he's like, he just kissed the other baby.
And it was, yeah. But you know what? That's really how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, how do?
But see, in the future, when there's no racism and no races, we don't have to worry about that.
That's
much,
true.
You know what I mean?
Because you won't be as dark as and beautiful as this man is.
No one
you
ever
know
will
what I'm
be
saying?
again.
Yeah.
You're unique, and I am in the same sense that no one's ever gonna be this white again. You know?
See, y'all see the
I'm white as
shapes.
shit.
Y'all see the
Yeah,
shapes.
look.
The monkeys.
It's a male monkey and a gorilla.
That's it. I'm telling you, that's us. That's what we do. they for sale too, man. I'm telling you.
You know, if I was white like that, like I am, never mind, I just said something so dumb. I would wear a white shirt like that, and then I'm wearing all white, so never mind.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Let's tell myself.
I'd be yanked like that, like the gorilla man. That look like me too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying I wouldn't pick that little gay ass collared sweater you got on.
Hey, look, it is nothing wrong with that sweater, bro. I have one of those.
Yeah, I do too. I
You know what
used to
I'm
wear
saying?
that shit.
Yeah, I'm still gonna wear that.
Back in the '90s, that was the fucking thing.
bro. But it's nice though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean,
Well, nowadays I'd be wearing a regular, what do you call them? Shit, suit vest or
Suit vest?
suit thing. Whatever. What are those things called?
I wear a lot of hoodies.
Like when you get a 3-piece suit, it's pants, it's a jacket, and it's
the vest.
It's a vest. Okay,
Yeah.
vest. Yeah, I got some nice vests, and so I'll be wearing that instead of this.
I'm like, anybody can get it. I'm wearing suspenders.
But in the '90s, that was the look.
Yeah.
With a little tie.
Oh yeah, you already know. You know what I'm saying? With it open, like, you know what I'm saying, college man.
See, we can't focus on fucking anything.
No, I mean,
'Cause we can't.
I do a little bit.
Well, because I didn't even finish what I was saying. So the DSA, the next election cycle, I just want everyone to know who they are, and I don't want what's happening. What appears to be happening is that the RNC, the Republicans, and the centrist and sort of right wing fucking Democrats are all sort of building up against them because they represent the status quo, and the DSA represents reform. So they're like, even Democrats are like, what they call attacking their left front or their left flank. DSA they're liberals. They're with the Democrats, but the corporate Democrats, the ones that are supporting Israel, the ones that, you know, continue to do the same shit with financial regulation, like,
Who taking that
yeah,
bread?
they like, for example, one of them showed up on Fox News to talk shit about Hassan Piker, this fucking Twitch streamer, and he was like, "We see the problem is." But anyway, I want people to know that that's bullshit what they're saying. Please when you finally are watching your Fox and Friends or whatever you're watching, and they start talking to the DSA, please look it up for yourself and make your own decision. That's all I'm saying. Because what they're proposing is not radical. It's what we all wanted in the fucking 50s.
It's what we need.
It's
bro.
what my dad's parents voted for in the 50s with FDR 3 times. And then he died. Unfortunately, Truman kind of sucked. But point is, free healthcare, not radical.
No.
Free education. We already do that, except when we get to college, you got to pay for it. Why? Free education, not radical.
And
that's what we want. We're already socialists. This is a socialist country. You all lost that war back in the 40s, right? After World War II, socialism, we had to take care of each other. And we've just been dismantling that piece by piece, the right wing has.
Because the colleges are going to make their money. To me, you don't have to charge anybody to go to school, and then just playing football games, basketball games, running track, all of those meets, plus the commercials. You make your money anyway.
Here's the craziest thing. You know what goes first? Advertising. Because when people don't have scarcity, you don't need to tell them which of the two things, sodas or otherwise, they need to buy. Advertising goes away. They get to make their own decisions. My profession is one of the first that just goes, you're gone. We don't need you. In society, we don't need advertising. Advertising is only there because of this scarcity bullshit. Like, oh, you can only get the Coke or the Pepsi. Which one's going to be? And then my team does a little jingle and we show you the ad. Please make it Pepsi. Pepsi actually lost the Cola Wars. But my point is, advertising goes away. My profession goes away. And I'm so happy because it's such a shitty profession. I don't like that. I don't like trying to trick people. Trying to I don't know. You're not informing people. You're telling people what's best for them. You know what I mean? In an advertising campaign. Like, I promise this is the best skateboard or, whatever. You go to this hospital or whatever the fuck.
And that's what I wish. I think that was my thing.
We don't have to watch ads anymore.
I like that. Like, just tell people, like, look, hey, what's good? Hey, look, tell you the truth, you come in here, you're going to get this. This is good. This is going to be fresh. This right here, we really don't have no more. But if you what I'm saying? I want to just be able to tell you what it is. Yeah, accept that. People want to hear like crazy shit. I'm like, man, why don't you want to just hear the truth?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get somewhere.
I don't get people. It's like individually, like you can take any individual, and I mean, including Donald Trump himself, and have a reasonable conversation, and they will say reasonable shit and believe reasonable shit, and y'all can get along. But when you get a bunch of people together, or you get like a country or a big, shit gets weird
because
people make bad decisions and they hurt each other and shit. When you don't know the motherfucker and he's across the lake, you shoot shit over there at him, kill him. You don't care. There's no. I don't know, but if it's your brother, you're not gonna do the same shit, right? Nope. There's a sense of being close to somebody.
Yeah, somebody you know.
That's why this globalism that's started about with the world wars is great, in my opinion, because now there's eventually there'll be no borders. There's not many countries. In 500 years, there's not many countries, dude. The idea of a country, a state, is stupid. Like, why is yours different than mine? Aren't we the same? We need the same shit. We deserve the same shit. Why you get a different system than me? Well, because it's mine. Right now, I understand we couldn't just stop that right now, or we couldn't change that right now. But eventually, there's not going to be countries. There's going to be there's either going to be one strong central government for everyone, or there's going to be more Marxist, communist, small, like you were describing, right? Like small communities. Yeah. That's what Marx wanted. Small communities to handle everything. Everyone in the community owns pieces of everything. That's actually what Marxism is.
And that's what we need. Oh, yeah. That's what we need. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Good people makes a whole lot of things better. Just be a good person. And for me, just see people for who they are. And I guarantee you, you're making a whole lot further.
You know what's crazy? It's just the notion that our healthcare is tied to our job. Because here's why.
Yeah, that's
some people can't work. And not because they're lazy, but they're disabled. They don't, that we had to come up with Medicare for that reason, right? Yep. Because we tied healthcare to our jobs for some reason. That's crazy.
And the price of healthcare is ridiculous.
Well, the government's supposed to step in and take care of that, but of course they're not, because they have, I don't know, big pharma and everyone else down their back with all the political campaign money.
Yeah, $456 for some pills.
Actually, the first thing, before people turn into one race, which needs to happen fast, what we need is get fucking money out of politics. We need to stop letting people
pay people. Yep.
We need to stop letting companies give someone $50 million for a campaign. Yep. That's what's going on. Look at what's going on in Michigan. We have this young fucking doctor who's Muslim, who is fucking brilliant, and he's a DSA member, and he might lose to this bitch who is a phony plant. She's an industry plant. She's not even a Democrat. She's more of a Republican. She loves Israel, and they gave her $54 million. He's raised on his own little contributions here and there $8 million. That's it. But he's still gonna win. He's gonna win because if you actually go to his fucking, just like with Bernie, we know Bernie really should have won, right? Just like with Bernie, if you go to his fucking meetings, you go to his town halls, packed. Everybody. He's at a ground game. He's at a guerrilla thing going on. Like, people love Abdul Saeed, and he is a great man. And I hope to God he wins in Michigan this November because
They need it.
we need it. Everyone needs it. He's the first. He'll be the first one. Shit, we're out of time for the 10th time.
Oh,
We beat our last record. 100 episodes in. Love it,
Love it.
brother.
You already know it, ladies,
Yeah.
bro. You already know it.
All
Yeah,
right,
100.
well, you guys be cool. We'll get another one in soon. And until then,
Peace.
later.
All right, TikTok. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. We're making it. It was 93.
It was 93.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, it was only 93 minutes? What the fuck?
No, I had 90, it was 93% up.